I'll just finish that. So I'm gonna make the plate. I had to go back in my mind. Whoa, leave the oil. And literally kind of remember how I did it the first time, because that's what I did. Was the first time I had to do it in stages, and back then it was because I couldn't push myself too far because my body would freak out and I go into spasms, and I knew that, so I had to do every other day until I built, and slowly. And I tried to rush myself in the beginning of getting back into this. I thought I could just go out and start running, and that's what I did. Was I ran a couple of hard runs, and or just one or two of them, and they threw me out after I had been sitting down so long. My body was like, no, dude, no, you ain't run for like almost a month, dude. You've been sitting inside, scared out of your mind because police told you to stay off the street or they're gonna beat your ass. Gonna beat your ass. Whatever, man. Just like this, man. Big old dude with big old boots and all his gear and leather coming to my door in the middle of the night, and I'm in socks and my PJ. Illegal homeless camps. Yeah, man. I was just writing about that, talking about that. There's no structure in them. As soon as they had structure and dignity, they wouldn't be a mess like they are. But a lot of those guys are substance abuse guys and need help, and that's the reality. And when you're lost in substance abuse or you're homeless, that's dignity kicking your ass twice. I mean, shame kicking your ass twice, man. It's hard to find dignity in the middle of all that, and that's the real thing, man. I tell addicts and people who are, it's on the news, so I'm talking about. I tell addicts and people who are homeless, I'm like, man, don't let the shame get you. Laugh at it, man. A lot of great programs out there, and I've gone through all that MRI, MRT, but when it came down to it, there was only one person who really had to make the decision, and that was me. And I had to make the work in my own head, because they say jail's institution and death. That was me, man. And I'm like, no, I had to find another way, because all the programs in the world, everything, I still outsmart my fool self. I could put a salad on here. It'd be really good for me. Bit of spinach. I like to hit you guys with truth. You know what I mean? That's crazy pictures and some crazy ideas I just threw up. Not crazy ideas, good ideas. And we look at other progressive countries. We need to get on the ball, dude. America could kick some butt, really, if we all got to work and they're just, artists, and even the hippies can pull off some pretty cool stuff, dude. The hippies that are running amok, the ones that you guys think that are all trouble on the streets, they got lives, they got skills, they got homes, they got love. Not everybody has to contribute the way you want them to contribute. Sorry, it's the way it is, man. It's humanity. We all have our ways that we give back. Some people just make their world better, and that's how they give back, or they give love to somebody, I watch these two guys who sit at the base of Kelly Butte, and they've been there for years. And one of them sleeps there, and I see him all summer long when I run up there. One of them is often watching over the other one because the other one is drunk too much, and he's passed out. Just bam, pavement. I go by and just give guys nod. I talked to him one time long ago to give him a little, hey man, I've been homeless, and don't ever give up. But this dude's so lost in his alcoholism. I mean, he's passing out from every day from his drinking, and that's, part of his life, and his friend watches over him. And, go by the base of Kelly Butte by the train tracks. Just wave. You know, I never ask them if they need anything because they just, it's their life. I can't tell somebody how to change their life. I can pray for them, and I talked to them once and told them that they can make the choice. But that's really it. You got to make the choice yourself. All right, throw a little tomato on there, and my cat trying to get into it. Somebody came to my door and said they were going to give me a ride because I forgot to sign my ballot, and then they never showed up today, and I was waiting on the ride and like really threw my day off. And I'm like, man, Democratic Party. Great presentation. Where's the follow through? Just gotta say it. Like the Jeff Merkley thing I said. Jeff Merkley, is your garage really unpainted? I want to know for two reasons. One, all right, if it was commercial and that wasn't your garage, I can see, and if they wanted to put that in there and say, hey, everybody's got a half-painted garage, But dude, you can get the job done, right? You don't leave things halfway. You don't start off with a great presentation. I shouldn't just say that to Jeff. I should say, all 365 of you up there on Capitol Hill, and the rest of you muggity mucks all around the country, what is you really doing? Is you doing some half-ass shit? Or are you making it real? You'd be like coming to the people and saying, I have this. I will show you how to make this. You can sell this and get a job doing this. And this cost me about $4. And you can sell this for about $12 to $16, depending if you put some bread on with it, And since I got a little bread right there too, some fresh bread. All right. The rest of my oatmeal cracked wheat, that look good, a little cocktail sauce. Chef John, Ghetto Gourmet. This is how we do it, man. We do it right. We give love. I gotta go buy some more bread flour. Peace, y'all. Hope you learn a little something from the stuff, or you get involved or excited about it. And because, man, I start to get excited when I see other people getting help. And when I help other people, man, dude. I was sitting in a hospital a little while ago, and I was having spasms, and I had an ambulance and all that. It was really bad. Anyway, dude, yeah, after the assault, I had some really bad stuff happen. You guys saw. But anyways, I was sitting in this room, and I turned to the lady, and I said, do you remember the first time that you saved a life? Or you like, made that difference? I said, I do. She kind of looked at me. I said, yeah, I was in that room right there. And I pointed to the curtain next to me. And I was like, yeah, Stephen Osis, man. He was diabetic, and he had the flu. And he had the flu so bad he couldn't eat. And everybody drove out to Walton, and we left them in the trailer, and they wanted to stay out there. They're all partying, and I'm like, dude, I gotta go back and check on Steve. He ain't answering the phone. We didn't have cell phones back then. It was hard lines. No way to contact him, so I just had to come back, and I come back, and he's like up and back, and he's not eating nothing. I'm like trying to talk to him, and he's foggy, and I'm like, that's it. Go get in the truck. Before I pick you up, come on, Steve, you gotta go to the hospital. Oh, no, Jim. Look, Steve, I love you, bro, but if you don't get up, I'm gonna pick you up and take your ass out to the truck and take you to the hospital. Do you understand me? Now. He's like, okay, don't yell at me. And I got there. I didn't tell her the whole story, but, I got there, and he was my bouncer. Or he was my bartender and my buddy back when I was at Rumors Cabaret, when I was a bouncer there, head bouncer, and dating, back when I was back with the ladies and rocking and rolling and doing my thing in Springfield, because Springfield was a lot of fun back then because we could rock and roll and dance and meet the ladies proper instead of sticking dollars in the thing. But anyways, yeah. I don't even know what I was talking about. I started talking about that, get all excited. Yeah, I like to respect the ladies. Alright, I get on my high horse, start talking about all sorts of things. I'll teach you how to make food. Peace. More the merrier, man.